Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I love to come live to show you what I've been working on in my craft room. And it's been the Simply Zinnia bundle, or the Flowering Zinnias suite, however you want to look at it, but it's part of Stampin' Up's online exclusives, meaning that these are products you can only find online. You won't find them in a catalog. They've been super popular, so some of the products will go in and out of availability, but they will be back. Trust me, they'll be back, the stamp set and the sequins. But what I'm going to show you today is a fun fold. It's a joy fold. All the measurements will be on my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. There are a lot of pieces, but we'll go through them step by step. And if you can't get your hands on the whole suite, you could use this fun fold with anything else. But I think after I show you this suite, you're just I've been focusing on the designer series paper because it's so gorgeous. You're just gonna love it. You'll want it. So without any other too much talking, I'll pop you down to the workspace and we'll get started stamping. And that's not a lot of stamping, but a lot of putting together. So I think the star of the show is the designer series paper. And I love, you get two sheets of these in a package. Slow down, Kim. And you can just create cards just with these. So I basically cut that at half at 6 inches, and then you can trim them down to any size you want after that. And the other piece I'm going to use from that Flowering Zinnias is this design here. Let me show you the fun fold. It's a joy fold. I've seen most of the joy folds go this orientation, but I changed mine to this orientation. So you have that Flowering Zinnias designer series paper layered on some Highland, fresh freesia and Blackberry Bliss. Open it up. This is the Zinnia 3D embossing folder piece. That goes with that as well. Then you fold that down, designer series paper, and that's where you can write your message. So that's the joy fold. Let's get the pieces and just start working our way up so you can see how that all goes together. So I do have a Blackberry Bliss, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of fresh freesia. This is 8.5 by 4. And it is scored like from this way. It's 3 1/4. And then, so it's scored, and then I will give it a crease with the bone folder, and that piece layers on just like so. So let's go ahead and do that. So you can make this card at home after watching the video. Again, the instructions are on my blog, or the measurements at least, at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. Card sample is there as well. While you're there, check out some of the other posts using this stamp set and paper and all those goodies. Then I do have a piece of basic white that I've embossed with the Zinnias 3D embossing folder. That piece measures 3 3/4 by 3. So this goes on that little flap. I'm using my Seal Plus. And I do think I like the outward bumpies facing up. So then we have that. All right, inside, then we'll have a piece of designer series paper. And that paper, let's measure that for you. That is 3 3/4 by 5. And there do like the direction on that as well. So that can go here in the middle. Just more paper and more pieces, but it sure is gorgeous, isn't it? I'm just loving this suite of products. Just ushers in spring for sure. And zinnias are all, I just love all the different colors. So there we have that piece. All right, moving along. We have another Blackberry Bliss piece, and this one measures 9 by 3, and it is scored at 4 1/2. So I'll score that as well. Give it a good burnish, because when it's done, it's going to go right here, but we need to do some things to the front yet. So I have Designer Series paper, again, another piece. And you'll get all kinds of different designs with this. So this one measures 4 by 2 1/2. Yeah, right. So then that will layer on my Fresh Freesia piece, which is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Kind of see a pattern that there's a 1/4 of an inch all the way around all of those, so they layer nicely. Again, you can adjust those measurements to suit if you need to, but this gives it a nice look. And if you didn't want the ribbon to show here on the back, you could go ahead and put the ribbon on right now. Let's do that. So this is the Lemon Lime Twist out of the Ribbon Duo combo pack. So I will wrap this around. I'm not usually that fussy, but we might as well just see what both of those look like. Let me measure that ribbon for you again. I need a lot of ribbon, so that's 16 inches. It's probably too much. I know it's too much, but that's sometimes what it takes for me to tie a nice looking bow. My fingers are kind of a lot, so let's... Thanks for your patience, but we'll get that going. I don't know if you've had a chance to check out the Simply Zinnia on the Stampn' Up's online exclusives. Give me a shout if you have any questions about it, or where to find it, how to order it. I'd love to help. All right, so we can get that ribbon. And now we're ready to attach that piece to our little Blackberry Bliss panel. And that goes just like here, like so. And then we do have an inside piece. We could add a little bit of a stamped image. There's that zinnia from the stamp set. Did I show? I think I showed you that at the beginning. This is the Simply Zinnia stamp set with the Blackberry Bliss. You could just give that flower a little ink up and maybe just put him down here in the corner. Gorgeous. Actually, while we have the ink pad open, let's stamp the sentiment. Thank you so much. And somewhere on this table, I did have there it is, a little sentiment piece, and I cut this with the Countryside Corners dies. So let's see how good I am at getting that on there. Usually I will stamp and then die cut, but not too bad. I think we'll keep it. All right. continuing on, let's put this in the middle. I did forget to measure that for you. This piece is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, so then it gives you just a little spot to write your message here. Then this piece just tucks in here. So this is how it will land. Oh, my paper's all wiggly. So let's put some adhesive on the back. So really, it looks complicated, lots of pieces, but once you get them all cut, they go together nicely. So this is the joy fold. And then, of course, we need to add the sentiment. And we only want adhesive on one part of that sentiment because we don't want to put the adhesive on the one back because we don't want it to, the card to be stuck closed on us. So I'll set that right there. And then the one thing I did not add on this card were some bling, and I usually do add bling. So I do have the adhesive back sequins. Right now they are not available to order, but they will be back. They're really super fun. And actually, I'm not even sure this card needs it, but well, they're out. Let's add them. So there we go. Just 3 in some different places to finish up that Z fold, fun fold. Oh, actually, too, we should maybe trim our ribbon a little bit. There we go. All right, so there we are. I hope you enjoyed this fun fold with the Simply Zinnia stamp set and the Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 designer series paper. Just makes for some absolutely gorgeous cards. Please let me know if I can help in any way. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.